It seems to me like social media and the online communities are giving us a misconception of what it's like to be an entrepreneur and to be a small business owner. They're showing us the end result. They're showing us like the successes. This is the Ferraris and the boarding private planes. And the fact is, my experience is, and I've had some success, but it's about the process and the grind to getting to success. The open mic community is about exposing that process and being real with you, but giving you knowledge and tools and to go through that process. Listen, my friend Kyle here, he's a small business owner. He's been successful. And I asked him, I said, Kyle, share with the open mic community what you struggle with as an entrepreneur. Let's be real with him.
Which day? The struggles do, right? I mean, the struggles do change. And I think, I'm very ambitious. And so like, I have to be like, it's hard as an entrepreneur to be patient and like, you tell your employees to trust the process, but then you don't trust the process yourself, and that's because like setting the process in place. And so I think I still struggle with like, there's certain, I don't think I've ever been able to struggle with like the let go of things, but I still think there's stuff that I need to like delegate better and like become a better manager at and like learn those skill sets. I
would say too, would you say that you're a better leader or manager?
Definitely a better leader.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's like, but then you got to get a manager in place. And so it's like making those, those quick decisions to do that. So
yeah, I mean it is owning anyone who's listening to this that owns a small business, anyone who wants to, please listen, that it is not easy running your own business. It's not easy being an entrepreneur. I want to say everybody, it's a sexy thing to be, and it looks amazing. I can't tell you, how many times I've heard people say, I want to start my own business because I don't want a boss.
Yeah.
But you actually have more bosses. Like your employees are your bosses essentially, which sounds backwards, but you're serving them and you have to, right? I mean,
that's actually pretty cool. Cause like when I started the web company, I actually I put an application back when I was searching and saying, said that I was going to try to open up a Chick-fil-A. Mm-hmm. And so, I got actually approved for the application to open up a Chick-fil-A, really? But at the time I liked the web stuff more. And so like, I remember them asking me like, at the time I thought, like if I worked at a Chick-fil-A, it means that I could like turn it off at night. But when the reality is that like when you're an entrepreneur, like you don't get to turn it off. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of now what I like about it. It's like, I want to work as hard as long as possible and help as many people as possible because it's like your passion. And it's like, I think the best part of being an entrepreneur is that you get to like do what you love to do when you love to do it,
Yeah, it's a myth. It's totally a myth. Well, actually, in the circle that I run in, it's a myth that entrepreneurs are chasing money. Yeah. Like money is a result of what we're chasing. You keep talking about fulfilling your intrinsic motivation through helping people, and that sounds, you can toss that up like a balloon. Like it sounds great and fluffy and nice, but it truly is. You're like, no, nitty gritty. Sit down. Let me tell you how I can grow your business. Yeah. You're really trying to help people, and from that, you're getting.
And I'm fortunate that I get compensated for doing something that I really,
absolutely
love to do. So yeah, because I think one thing we struggle with, I think, is like a lot of times if you really love what you do, you would do it for free, but you got to charge enough to like make it's got to be profitable. Yeah. And so you got to run the business, to be profitable. And I think like the earlier you get that and you do that, I mean, like, and run it as a business, I think the better you're going to, create a foundation. And that's just being good stewards of that finances for your team and for your employees. So I think that's definitely another thing that I struggle with is like making sure you charge enough for your services and like, don't just say yes to everything, like learn how to say no. I said that earlier, no is the second best answer, but in some cases it's the best answer because it protects your time.
Absolutely. I mean, I if I could be totally transparent, I don't struggle with that with any other business I've run. I do struggle with that with open mic, right? You know this, you've been behind the scenes, a big supporter of open mic and it's like, dude, I would do this for free, but the reality is this costs me a lot of money and time, and I need in other people's time, and like we gotta get to turn the dial at some point, get this monetization going, right? And it's not the purpose, but if we don't, we can't continue our purpose, right? Yeah.